With it being summertime pretty much all over the U.S. now, I figured it was time to do 5 great songs for the summertime. My name is Russ. This is the Infectious Groove music channel, and some of these are going to be ones that I think everybody thinks of with summertime, and then there's at least 1 or 2 on here that I think are just like personal choices, but these are 5 songs I always think of when it comes to summertime. The first one is a song called Summertime by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and I know it's probably the newest of all the songs that I have on this list, but ever since I've heard it, it's just one of those songs that, like, the moment that there's warmer weather out, especially in the climate that I used to live in, it's one of the first songs that has to come out that kind of signifies that everyone is about to wear shorts and have their windows down in their car. The next one is a very old song, but for me, again, and it's nothing to do with the weather whatsoever in the song, but it's just a song that sticks out to me as a very summertime sounding song, and that's Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. Again, really nothing to do with the climate or anything in the song, and I know the Beach Boys are just kind of thought of as a Southern California some summertime fun time band, but this particular song for some reason just sticks out to me as the most summertime fun song of all of them from the Beach Boys. The next one is kind of a funny one for me because when I first heard this song, and for like the first 20 years that I heard it, I thought it was Ray Charles on the vocals, and I never even looked into whom it was. And this is kind of a thing I would like to fish for comments on this. Like, somebody leave a comment and let me know if you ever thought this was Ray Charles, or if I'm alone on that or not. But that's Summer in the City by Love and Spoonful. And again, that's a song that, to me, this one is the opposite of Good Vibrations. Like, the lyrics of the song to me just spell out a afternoon in Chicago or New York or whatever, when it's just the heat's beating down and people out in the streets trying to enjoy what they can of the weather. But also on that one, I would like to know if anybody else, am I nuts? Like, does anybody else hear Ray Charles' voice in the vocal on that song? Because for years I thought that's who it was without looking into it. The next one is one that's from my hometown of Detroit, and kind of relates to Summer in the City with the whole people just being out and enjoying the town and everything. And that's Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas. This would be like before Summertime came out by DJ Jazzy Jeff. This is one of those songs that, like, you would just never hear in the winter in Detroit, but like the moment that the weather got warmer, you would hear it blasting up and down Woodward Avenue, or coming out of businesses that are able to have their patio open finally after all winter. The last one, and this is probably the most unorthodox choice, and this is definitely a environment thing for me. Again, where I grew up, 8 months out of the year it was either cold or freezing cold. And so once you got to a point where you could have the windows down, this is one of the first songs I believe everybody in Detroit blasts, and that's Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. Again, more or less written about LA, where the weather's nice all the time, but it's just one of those songs that, like, a lot of people don't listen to in colder climates throughout the colder months. But I will tell you what, as soon as it gets warm enough to have the top down or the windows down or whatever, you will hear Paradise City blasting out of many people's cars in Detroit. So that's why it's a pick for me. So with the summer being kicked off pretty much all over the U.S., let me know what some of your picks are. Let me know what you think of my summer picks. Drop a comment below. If you would, please drop a like on the video. That helps the channel grow. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.